सो हेलो गाइस। आज हम लोग बात करेंगे टॉपिक्स पे वाई डीएसए। ओके, आई होप आई एम विजिबल प्रॉपरली। ओके, इज इट गुड? Yeah, it's look good. So we are going to talk about why DSA. So most of the peoples already know about it. Like what is the use of exactly DSA and why everyone want to learn it. Okay, but the thing is like DSA is not that much important. Okay, if you are going to join some service based company like Cognizant, TCS, Accenture, Capgemini, or maybe HCL, IBM. So those companies are not focusing on like DSA implementation because DSA is only required if you are building some tools, some library, or something products. In that case, might be DSA is required. Otherwise, if you are developing some applications or something like any e-commerce application, some banking application, or maybe some other applications, in most of case, DSA is not required. Okay, but right now the situation is in the market is like everyone, like each and every company nowadays started asking like DSA questions, and they are also suggesting you, even HRs or maybe in the JD also, they are adding, hey, you have a DSA knowledge, then only we can schedule your interview, or maybe they will not schedule if you're not having a good knowledge in the DSA. DSA in the sense, if you have a knowledge of arrays, a string, logical questions, some linked list, or maybe some graph tree. Okay, if you know those concept, binary search tree, then it's good enough. Okay, but the peoples who don't have those knowledge, he just having a knowledge about something like how to develop a project with the help of the springboard, how to add security, how to develop applications with the help of the react or maybe angular. They have some basic idea about maybe some other php.net, but they are nowadays they are focusing like if you have a knowledge on the DSA also, then only they will hire you, otherwise they will not hire you. So this is nothing but this is the one filtrations. Okay, in the starting nobody know DSA, right? Everyone know only the development, that's enough. But nowadays they are getting lots of the candidate. If one vacancy are coming in the markets, people are applying like 200, 300 in the one vacancies. So in that case they have to do the filters. Okay, so while doing a filters they have come up with what, logical questions. So when I started in that time, they are not asking any questions related to the DSA, but I see like past some 3 or 4 years, they are started filtering based on the some objective questions, some logical questions, even TCS also. If you give the NQT exams, you have to give some other exam also, IVM, VE Pro. All those companies are nowadays scheduling those exams for the freshers, or if you are a experience, then experience also have to give the one DSA round or maybe some logical coding rounds, and then after he will go to the final interview, which is based on your project, based on your knowledge, based on your skills. Okay, so nowadays it's happening in the market. So I'm suggesting you guys, what you have to do is you have to prepare for the DSA. Okay, DSA you can't skip it right now because right now DSA is important also. In the early days, even if you don't know, they will agree with, they will take you. But nowadays, they are asking if you have a DSA knowledge, then only they will hire you. Okay, somebody asking what you say. Okay, I'm saying you have to learn. Without DSA, nothing is possible nowadays. So I'm also recommending please go with the DSA and try to learn DSA. Once you learn DSA and if you have a also knowledge of the back end or front end, then only there might be a chance to people will hire you. Okay, company will hire you. Otherwise, no chance. Because DSA is one of the good filtering. They are nowadays they are assuming like that. Okay, the HR is assuming like if you want to filter the good candidate, you can go with the DSA. Okay, so with the DSA, they are filtering the candidate who have a good knowledge, good experience on the particular language. Okay, so based on that, they are trying to filter it, or they are trying to find out the peoples who have a good knowledge in this particular language, and then after whatever the development things is required, people will understood slowly. Okay, but as of now, like whatever my experience I have never used DSA. I have never used graph or tree or maybe linked list or maybe if you tell some dynamics programming. No, the focus of our product, like you are not a single guys in the like our company, there is a lots of the team, there is a lots of the peoples. So you will get only chunk amount of the work. You can't get all those work, complete work you can't get it. So DSA, I don't think like even in the one company I have developed some part of the DSA. Like we have created some tree structures, like one users inside is having other user parent child hierarchy. So in that case we have created one class and those class we have represented as a tree format. Okay, so in that case we required that time DSA, but generally the DSA is not required that much as a development perspective. Okay, so development perspective, DSA is not required, but interview perspective, getting a hired in any company, definitely you have to know the DSA. If you don't know DSA, they will not hire you. So please go and prepare for the DSA, and along with that, if you want to learn Java, or maybe you want to learn any Pythons, or you want to learn any other language also, you can go with that, and also try to understand the development thing also. Okay, because only the DSA also not help you, or only development will also not help you. Both you have to do. Okay, both thing if you do, then only you can have a better luck or better chance to get a job in any other company or any company. Otherwise they will filter and they will throw you back. Okay, you can't get hired. Okay, so nowadays lots of the competition in the market, lots of the peoples are applying a job nowadays. I see like the peoples who doing work in the company also they are trying to switch the job. Okay, so the peoples who is not doing job, they will not even get the chance to go inside the company. Okay, so that thing is happening right now because of we have a lots of the peoples are coming in the IT industry, but the peoples are who came into the IT industry, they are not planning some other things. They are like trying to stay in one of the company for the long term, and they are not even going back also. Okay, so the peoples who is new, they have to face lots of the difficulty, but even if you prepared well, if you have a good knowledge, then definitely they will filter you and they will give you a chance to do the work. Okay, so I will suggest you like based on the interview perspective, based on the filtrations of the company, you have to prepare yourself. You have to become a strong for that. Then only you can get a chance. Otherwise, you can't get it. Okay. So my concern is only go and prepare well DSA as well as your interview perspective also. Previously, before 2 years or 3 years, people are not asking some depth questions, but nowadays they are directly asking the implementations. Each and everything they are asking the cross questions in the depth. Okay, so if you know just basic, believe me, they will filter you, they will throw you back. Okay, so you have to prepare well, you have to prepare like you have a good strongs, um, like what are the things you know in that. If you are good, if you have a good knowledge, then only they will hire you. That is the concern. Okay, so many people are asking some questions also. Can you create a series about JSP servlet? I need knowledge about it, but I can't find any new list in 2024. Yeah, because JSP and servlets are outdated in the market. The whatever the dependency or library they have developed based on the JSP or based on the servlet, those are also going to outdated in the markets. So people are facing lots of the issue while developing a JSP or servlet because of it's not compatible with our Spring Boot MVC version. Okay, so whatever the Spring Boot MVC is regularly upgrading our versions, but JSP or servlet they are not focusing on it. Okay, so that is the issue the peoples are facing, or they are not teaching anyway the JSP and servlet on the maybe in the YouTube or maybe the paid course also. Okay, because it's a outdated. So people will also stop asking the questions related to the JSP or servlet. So I don't think you want to learn, but I will suggest you go with the basic, and then after you can go with the Spring Boot with theme leaf, because Spring Boot is directly supporting the theme leaf engine. Okay, so that is good uh, technology also. Theme leaf, lots of the projects are designed based on the theme leaf template, or theme leaf is now a trending in the market also. If you are you have a project development with the help of the Spring Boot MVC, then go with the theme leaf. Okay, Spring Boot with the theme leaf, that is the good combinations people are assuming nowadays. But JSP servlet are they're not assuming. Okay, so I will suggest you to go with the JSP, not go with the JSP, go with the theme leaf. Okay, second question is, sir, can you share a 2+ years experience interview? Sandeep Singh is asking, can you please share the 2+ year interview experience questions, which is most frequently asked? Yeah, definitely. I'm going to prepare for that also. Like even if you have a 2 years to 10-year experience, you can crack any company. I'm going to prepare one PDF which going to contain questions and answer also, and must frequent ask questions along with any other questions the people are asking in the interview room, cross question also. I'm going to prepare those PDFs, so definitely I will share with you. Okay, next thing is, hi, I am a fresher and I learn core Java, DSA and HTML, CSS, and I am final year student in BCA. So what type of the project to do must to get a good job in this 2024? Okay, so if you are a freshers, then try to take a project based on the some stock market, or based on the some streaming platforms like Zoom, YouTube, like that platforms, and like that's knowledge if you have, then definitely they will hire you. Okay, one is banking, like how to do the payment, Togera, or those things. If you develop project based on that, then they will impress on that. Okay, so develop those project. Okay, so next question is from, hi, I am fresher, I learn DS HTML CSS. Okay, sir, इंटरव्यू में JDBC सर्वलेट JSP से क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं क्या? देखो, JSP सर्वलेट से क्वेश्चंस बहुत रेयर केस है कि आपसे पूछे जाएंगे। कुछ इंटरव्यूअर और मे बी कुछ कंपनी ऐसी भी है मार्केट में जो स्टिल दे आर वर्किंग इन द JSP, they are working on the JSP technology. So if they are hiring for the Java developers or maybe the front-end developer, they will ask you those questions. but the companies are using Angulars or maybe React. The companies are not going to ask any questions related to the JSP or servlet. They will ask the questions related to the Angular, React, or those technology like Spring MVC, Spring Boot security, Spring related questions. Okay, so they will not ask questions related to the JSP. It's a rare case, but if you want to learn, you can learn if you are interested. Okay, it's your choice, but it's not in the market. It's outdated. Okay, next question. Thank you very much. Okay. Next question, do we need JDBC before Spring? Do we need JDBC before Spring? Yeah, definitely. If you want to learn Spring, then definitely you have to learn the JDBC also. Because if you know the JDBC, easily you can understand. Okay, those things you can easily understood. Otherwise, you may be face some lots of the problems and you can't do it. Okay. Next questions, sir. I have a 2.6 year experience in legacy Java application, which is using JSP, Servlet, and Spring. So, what should I prepare to switch to the Spring Boot Java development project to other company? So if you want to switch the other company, same thing. Like ignore the JSP and servlet and try to learn something like React or Angular concept. And meanwhile, you can try to learn Spring MVC, Spring Boot, microservices architectures, RESTful service, web service. Those concept, if you learn, you can easily switch it. You can start learning JPA. I hope you already know JPA. If you are develop the Spring Boot project, then you have idea. Okay. Next thing is this is the DSA. I'm talking about the DSA today. So in the DSA, lots of the people are asking those questions: is DSA is required or DSA is not required? But nowadays, I see lots of the interviewers, lots of the company, even it's a service-based company, they not required any DSA concept. But for the filter things, doing a filter of the peoples, they're asking the concept of the DSA or DSA implementation. Giving some logical coding questions and they are asking it. Okay. And if you want to learn core Java, if you are a freshers and if you want to learn core Java in the depth, then I have already prepared one course. You can might be get the link in the descriptions and you can start learning from that. Okay. If you want to learn the Spring Boot or with security, then you can go and you can see my courses which is already prepared, so you can check out those things. Okay, next things, I am going to develop one project batch, and one more thing is I am going to develop one DSA batch also, because nowadays if you want to get hired, you have to learn the DSA, so DSA is required. So I'm not going to skip those part also, because those are also very important nowadays. Previously those are not required, but nowadays those are required technology. Okay, so please prepare for that. Okay, next thing is somebody asking some questions. Okay, sir, after core Java and advanced Java, I should do servlet. Core and advanced Java, I should do servlet.jsp and Hibernate before a Spring. Right, sir, but to which level and how much Spring and Spring Boot? How much, if you are able to capable to develop on applications, code operations, okay, if you have a knowledge like microservices, how to communicate to one services to another services, those things, if you know, that is good enough. Okay, some JPA basic knowledge, how to do the code operations with the JPA, some pagination concept, some security things like how to implement the JWT security, form login security. Those things you have to prepare. What are the annotations we are using in the Spring Boot? Those you have to prepare well. When we can use it, when we cannot use it, those things. That is the good enough. Okay, so JavaScript in the DSA, which is better? Yes, it's better. Anything, any language you can prepare the DSA. Can you share a step by step procedure to learn full stack Java? Sure. In the some other videos, we can come up with that to learn one by one or step by step to develop, become a full stack developers. Those we can go with that, but not today. After core and advanced Java. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can learn. JavaScript. JS is DSA, which is better. It's better. Do Java in DSA. Yeah, if you do Java in DSA, like if you do DSA with the Java, that is good, better things we can do. Okay, because you have a good knowledge in the Java, then you can easily learn the DSA. Okay, but if you are a front-end developer, then I will suggest to the JavaScript only, go with the JavaScript. Okay. Okay, guys, if you have any questions, please ping me right now. Otherwise, we can close these sessions. If you not like this video as of now, please like it, like click on the like buttons. Okay. Still, you have any questions, please ask me. I pass out 2019 batch, double E branch, sir, how I become the Java developers? Nothing. You can start with the core Java, and if you know already core Java, then start with the Spring Boot and try to learn all those technology. I'm 24 pass out MCA, but I can't get job till yet. What should I do? I learn for job. Yeah, definitely. Because right now there is no job for the government sector also. So definitely you have to come up with IT or maybe other jobs you have to prepare. So if you prepared for the Java developer, any developer, that is good enough, you can start preparing. There is no issue. Okay. Okay, can you tell roadmap of Java developer? Yes, your letters we will tell you the roadmap also. How much system design important for the developer? System design nowadays, it's very important for the experienced developer, not for the freshers. So if you have a like 2 years, 4 years, 6 years, 7 years experience, then definitely system design is very important. Even if you are a freshers and if you are looking for some product this company, then definitely they will ask you the system design question also. Like they will give any products, maybe hotel booking systems, airline systems, and they will ask you what are the entity, what are the functionality, what are the tables we are going to design. Like that they will ask the questions as a basic level, not whole architectures. So low level design and high level design, they are asking for the experienced peoples. But if you are a freshers, you can just give some functionality basics or some entity. They are impressed with that. Okay. Next questions. How much system? Okay, it's done. Sir, please launch a Spring Boot course on YouTube, beginner to advanced. Yeah, definitely. Sir, I think you misunderstand my question, sir. My question is, what should I learn after core and advanced Java? If you completed core and advanced Java, go and start with the Spring Boot. Okay, that is only solution. Go and start the Spring Boot and try to learn all those Spring Boot concept. Okay, sir, please launch a Spring Boot course. I have already launched, but on the YouTube it's not uploaded. So we will come up with that later. Maybe it will take some time. Is DSA required in 2024? I am a freshers and I know Java language. What should I do after Java and what I apply for job platforms? So if you are a freshers, try to reach out the peoples on the LinkedIn as a fresher job and try to reach out and do the personal contact and try to apply a job on the Naukri.com, Insta Hire or LinkedIn also. You can apply the job as a freshers also. Okay, try to apply more because freshers is not getting lots of the calls right now. Okay, so that is the issue. But DSA is required for you in the 2024s, even if you are a freshers. Okay, good knowledge of the DSA. It's required. Okay, Sahil, last questions. I should understand JSP and servlet before a spring, right? And after that, how much a spring for a spring boot? If you know JSP and servlet, it's good. But if you go to the spring boot, then definitely you have to learn some different structures, different things to implement it. But you can easily understand because you already know the JSP. So try to learn the spring boot. You can easily learn it. Okay, and how much is nothing like what are the concept which is involved in the spring boot, those you have to learn it some basic idea if you are a freshers, and if you are experienced then in the depth knowledge if you have, then it's good. Okay, so do like this video. Okay, please everyone do consider like those videos. The target of this video I am keeping like 50. Do like. Okay, please make a video on a Spring Boot MVC. Yeah, definitely I will prepare the videos for that also. A Spring Boot MVC, no doubt in that. Okay, a Spring Boot is very important, and a Spring Boot MVC is one of the good modules which is going to give you a clarity like how to develop a project exactly. Okay, and how it will work. Okay. Okay, guys. So I hope you don't have any other questions. So we can close these sessions. But I got one more questions. In which company you are working and how much experience you have? Okay, everyone know about me, so you can go on the top net and you can see it. I'm working as a Spring Boot backend developer for last S month. What should my next target? I'm working as a Spring Boot backend developer for last 8 months. What should my next target? So if you know already a Spring Boot, you are working as a different things, but you are learning those things. It's a different. Okay, the peoples are learning, working in the company. That it does not mean like you know everything. Okay, you know just some basic things. So you have to learn in the depth things. Okay, each and everything in depth, like each and every concept in the depth. Okay, I'm working as a Spring Boot backend developer, so definitely even it's a 8 month or 1 years or 2 years or 4 year also, you have to learn in the depth. Okay, because nowadays technologies are changing very frequently, so you have to be up to date every times. Okay. Okay, guys, I hope I have given answer of all those questions. Okay, so we can close these sessions. Thank you so much. Okay, bye.